Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here at Lock-In Boxing Gym. With me I've got Lewis Benson. Well Lewis, it's been announced a few days ago that you're going to share the ring with TYRONE McKENNA on November 30th. Just talk to me about that fight.
Massive fight. Big thank to MTK Global for sorting this, and fighting in Glasgow in Scotland, so absolute buzzing. All my friends, family buzzing to see me in my hometown, not my hometown, my home country, but aye, Glasgow. I boxed there most of my professional career. I think I've only boxed in Edinburgh 3 times, so it's basically where I've been based the whole of my career, so I'm really looking forward to it. Big fight for myself. Know Tyrone well, good fighter, obviously coming off a loss like myself, so it's a big fight for both of us, and the winner jumps on a big massive fight, no doubt.
That's what I was going to ask you. Where does the winner go from this? Because you both are coming off a loss on the same show, on the McCarT show back on June 30th, I believe it was. So do you believe that the winner of this fight goes on to fight for a minor title, major title? A major title,
100%. Coyle versus Ennis Brown was Akeem Ennis Brown. They were announced to fight the day as well, so they're fighting for the IVE European, so maybe the 2 winners fight. God knows what MTK have got in plan for us. O'Hara Davis just coming off a defeat. I see Tyrone saying a lot about that, but he should be thinking about me, no O'Hara Davis, like.
So you have sparred with Tyrone.
Yeah.
So again, sparring is different than fighting, but do you feel confident after these spars that going into this fight that you might get the nod here?
100%. I'm confident with every fight, but like with the Coyle, I never knew what to expect because I've never really seen him. I only watched a couple of his fights, and I wasn't like against like the top fighters, so I didn't really know what to expect. I kind of went in there blind, but this now I know what I can do. I know what was working for me. I know what was working for him as well. So I guess they've obviously got a game plan, and obviously they wouldn't take the fight unless they were confident as well. So as I say, I'm very confident. I believe I've got the tools to beat him convincingly, and I think they'll just be hoping to get me tired later on and take me out or something like that. But
well, you mentioned that because I think
that's what everyone's going to be thinking. Oh, he'll tire later on. I'm not going to get outboxed. Put it that way. Everyone knows if you stand off me and that, I'm going to punch your head off all night. Like I'm really sharp at the start. I kind of faded a wee bit. I came back in the Coyle fight. Obviously, I said all I have to say about that fight. Johnny, you can have a bit of slack this time because I've been saying so much about it. So
well, you would like after the fight, you're going on about the rematch, weren't you, and all this sort of stuff. I don't want to talk about Johnny Coyle that fight, but a little bit on that was that you did tire in the later rounds, like 8, 9 and 10. Yeah. But you're a full-time boxer now. You've
no excuses now. No excuses. I'm full-time. Like I was full-time before you would say that because I only worked a couple hours a day. I think I worked 3 hours a day. But now I'm complete full-time. I've got no excuses. If I'm not conditioned and ready for 10 rounds, I've only got myself to blame. I've got my coaches that are working day and night with us, so it's down to me. I quit my job for this. I knew how close I was last time. Obviously, I know we've all got our opinions on the fight, but with that extra 5% full-time training, that could have been the difference. You know what I mean? So make sure this time I'm top shape. I felt in good shape last time. I'm not going to say I done anything wrong last time, but there were just a few things I could tweak a bit that I didn't do. So I'll make sure I'm doing this camp, and I will be fine for 10 rounds. If they think I'm going to tire, I'm not going to tire.
Do you think you can stop Tyrone?
I've got 2 stoppages on my record. I'm not going to stop anyone, but I'm a smart boxer, and I think I'll be winning convincingly on points. And the thing is, Tyrone went 10 rounds with Jack Carroll. He's a banger. What chance have I got?
That's what I was going to do.
I'm a smart boxer. So.
Very well said there, Lewis, because I was going to say that Tyrone did go 10 rounds, and Tyrone showed.
Massive heart, like
massive heart, didn't he?
Nah, completely. So I'm not going in there for the stoppage, not going in there for anything, but pure boxing masterclass, and I believe I put that on. Me on my day, I could outbox anybody, and I believe on that night I'll do the exact same.
We talked about where the winner goes will probably be a title on the line in his next fight. Where does the loser go? I mean, with a team like MTK, a loss doesn't really set you back. You're always going to have fights at the end of it, but it's getting them titles that you always dream of, isn't it?
The thing is with myself, I take every fight. This, like now in the stage I'm at, every fight could be your last fight. So I'm just training and putting everything into this fight, into this training camp to make sure I get the win and I go on to the big fight, the big title fight. I want to fight for a title, like, you know what I mean? I know I got a bit of stick last time because I didn't get accepted for a title because I hadn't done the rounds, but now I've done the rounds. I'll do it again this time, get a good win against a good name. I think he's in the top 10 in Britain, Tyrone. So we put you in the picture for British title, Commonwealth titles, IBF European, WBA Europeans and all that stuff. So, and the loser can bout again, you know what I mean? It's not like you can be off a journeyman, you can be off a top fighter, you know what I mean? Because I might not be highly ranked, but I can fight. Like everyone's seen in my last fight, I can box. So the loser, there's still going to be plenty of stuff for them. It's not going to be me, so I'm sure MTK will sort out another plan for you to rebuild and go again. That's why they're the best management in the business.
Well, your division domestically is stacked. I mean, you've got guys like Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall. They're probably the elite just now,
yes,
going in there, world honours. Then domestically, you've just had Robbie Davis Jr., who you've boxed in the amateurs.
Yes.
He just won the British title and the Commonwealth title. So how far are you off from facing guys like Robbie Davis Jr. and Glenn Foots and so on?
Just want to say a massive well done to Robbie Davis Jr., my man. Proud of him for winning that. Put on an absolute amazing fight. Boxed brilliant. How far am I off that level? My skill level's not far off any of the names you've mentioned. I was getting good round with Josh at the start of this camp as well, so wish him all the best on the third.
We'll touch on Josh in a wee bit, I'll get your opinion on his things on the
so my skill level's up there with all the top fighters. I believe, my coach believe, and I believe in myself, so I believe I'm not far off British level, and a win like this will make me completely at British level, being a boy like Tyrone. So I'm there, like or if I win this fight, which I'm confident, as I've said, I'm at that level. So I believe I'm there now. So I just need to prove it, because as I said, I boxed no one before I boxed Johnny Coyle. I went over to Belfast and put on an absolute terrific fight and an amazing performance, and people were like, was that just his best performance? No, I've done that for years against top fighters. I actually heard a story recently. John Fame was down there in the gym training. He came out of the gym like that. Johnny Coyle's unbelievable when he seen him in the gym. But he goes, look how good Lewis, that proves how good Lewis was when he seen what he was doing in sparring that down there. So that just proves what level I actually am at. You know what I mean? Like, I've done this in the gym for years. It's just me to prove it on the big stage.
Well, you touched on Josh Taylor. He's a guy you've known very well. You've sparred probably thousands of rounds with the guy. Yeah. Just want to get your thoughts on how well do you think Josh is going to do in the World Boxing Super Series? I mean, it's only 2 weeks away, a week away on Saturday.
I am buzzing to get through there and watch him. I've known Josh since I was a kid. We get on really well now, so I wish him all the best. As I say, I believe he'll beat Ryan Martin. I believe this is the hardest fight of the tournament, because I believe everyone else in the tournament he'll beat convincingly, but this Ryan Martin's obviously a really good fighter, because that Progress guy could have fought him, and he picked Flanagan, and shows how good Terry Flanagan is. So if he's picking Terry Flanagan over him, there's a reason for that, because he knows how good the guy is. So I reckon this is Josh's hardest fight in the tournament, and I reckon he beats them all, and I reckon he beats Ryan Martin as well. I listen a lot with Terry. Terry talks to me all the time about his opponents and stuff like that, and I always believe what Terry says, because Terry knows Josh as well as anyone else, or better, in my opinion.
Well, Lewis, I won't keep you much longer now. You've got a grueling training session ahead of you. But no doubt I'll catch up with you fight week on the November 30th.
Nice one, mate.
Thanks very much. TV. Cheers, Lewis.